Dorkheads and everything in between, and welcome to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Dorkheads.
Woo! Hey!
That's better. That's more
Trying not to blow out the
like
mic
it.
right
Thank you. Now, before we get started, just want to say welcome back, Lunar, aka Elizabeth.
Thank you.
And we have a number of things to apologize for. First, let's get the big one out of the way. I did not take advantage of favored terrain at the end of that last session, and I wholeheartedly apologize. That's on me. There was like so much stuff I could have done back there, and I promise to abuse favored terrain during this session, probably.
Hey, remember your abilities.
Don't worry, I got him now. And now, obviously, the second apology. I know, you guys have been worried about this. This is not the correct map. So, now we have the actual world map available at all times for all players, and this is going to make the game flow way better. And it's just going to be way better for everyone, so I'm sorry about that. So sorry. And, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, and I suppose I should cover this footnote here. The piles and piles of yelling that was in the last session.
I'm sorry. I got really frustrated last session.
Not you. You're totally fine.
Both of us.
You're totally fine. This is on me. Alright, I lost it back there, and I do not want that to reflect the show moving forward. So, we're going to try our best to make sure that that doesn't happen anymore. And I'm sorry.
Hopefully a lot of it gets edited out.
A lot of it is getting edited out, but people will still be aware.
I mean, yeah, when I was attempting to mute you to have the one-on-one scene with Zach, but...
Which, by the way, you did not mute me on the recording. So, kind of defeats half the purpose.
Oh, boy.
No, actually, I was kind of quiet over there. And what else did we have to apologize for? I think that was it. Unless someone else had something to apologize for.
Can we apologize for accidentally running down Steadfast?
Yeah, sorry for...
Well, to be honest, that was
sorry
really
about
sad.
that.
I apologize for nothing.
Context, when the campaign is over, we're supposed to be releasing a big old PDF called Sandra's Guide to Adia, which is all the world info and all the notes and all the custom homebrew races and all that good stuff so you can have your own campaign. And we keep ruining it!
Yeah, how dare you?
This is Zach's fault!
He just had to make a deal with the devil.
Now that apologies are sorted,
Was that, or we stayed in a jail cell? To be honest.
So, they had the two options. You had slavery,
shit.
or you had Zach pulls the trigger.
Oh shit! And there's one more thing that I need to apologize for. This is the biggest one. I did not say fawn you dork last session. There's supposed to be one every session. And I didn't do it, and I think an opportunity came up.
I think people called you a deer, or at least.
I think it's because deer was close enough, but she was unconscious.
Oh, that's true as well.
And I wasn't sure how Steve would react to Sandra just sort of muttering in her unconsciousness. Fun, dork.
That just further adds character, to be honest.
With apologies out of the way, I'd like to thank our awesome sponsor, Green Man Gaming. No, it's not G2A, because G2A is thieves, and we hate thieves.
They are pirates.
G2A is indeed still a thing, somehow.
Yes.
They're too illegal for their own good. Nobody can stop them. And nobody can stop Green Man Gaming either. And that's good news for everyone. Head on over there. They got some great deals. This is actually the last episode before Oktoberfest.
Wow.
The one we're talking over right now goes up at the end of September. That it is the last one before Oktoberfest kicks in.
Oh boy, getting close to my birthday.
Oh,
boy,
boy.
Scoob.
I think it's Oktoberfest. Let me do a quick count. 10. My math off? Wait, no. It's the 10th, the 17th. Yeah, this is the last one before Oktoberfest. We'll be on Oktoberfest by the end of this session.
Right.
But yeah, Green Man Gaming, they're fantastic service. They've got some great deals over there. Definitely check them out. And also, here to thank our returning sponsor for the Adia campaign, Foundry Virtual Tabletop. As you can see, they got a great system going here. They actually let us put text over the world map, put some X's over everything. I actually like this a bit more than our interactive map. Speaking of the interactive map, by the end of tonight, there should be some Lisbeth lore, hopefully, over on that map. Or at least the name. I'll put something up. At least the name will be up by the end of the night.
The name's right here.
Yeah, but this is our world map, not their world map. Their world map is down in the description of this video.
Oh, okay.
Just like their updated wallpaper pack, which now has the Elizabeth wallpaper.
Hooray!
Cool.
Yeah. Did
As well
anyone
as
see that new logo? With the 4 characters and the Grand Weaver?
What?
The new logo is going to have all 4 characters and the Grand Weaver because there's this 5th character who hasn't shown up.
The legendary 5th character.
The legendary 5th character.
Shane will show up one day.
One day. We will get Shane one of these days. You've all seen the Ningyo character art, which is definitely not an original race. I stole that.
Wow.
You are a pirate.
Borrowed it.
No, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Look, if I had it my way, literally everything would be homebrew, but that would take forever, so...
Yeah, maybe you should get into working on that.
Shit. Did anyone have anything else to add? Or,
yeah, I got my stuff I want to add.
Go for it.
So, once again, I do thank everyone for returning. Lunar, you in particular. I hope that, you know, the second half of last session was enough to, sate the appetite and make this interesting enough to continue. It was interesting start.
Yes.
So much for our magic item shop.
We're gonna recycle the magic item shop for the next town.
That's
the
what
town
you think,
after that.
motherfucker.
You think?
Or the town
And
after that.
before-
It's gonna be in the ruins.
And now we're gonna have
magic
another-
shop's gonna be in the ruins since it teleports.
If we go there, it's still open.
It's the teleporting magic shop. It appears wherever adventurers are because they want money, dang it.
So,
We don't have any money.
We have gems.
I came up with this scenario in the middle of the night. Sandra's on watch, and the robbers come along, and they're like, "Give me your money." I'm like, "All right, guys, listen. I'm just gonna save you the trouble. We're completely broke. One of our friends is possessed by a lich that can destroy a town with his finger. So, like, I maybe have a few coppers. If I
Actually.
give you those, will you go away?"
don't you misgender Arcanist Xanthras the Ascended.
Oh, right, she's a her.
Yep.
You messed up my brain with that. And
See,
I also
the thing is-
completely forgot the name.
Arcanist Xanthras the Ascended.
Miss Ascended.
So, see, the reason I didn't correct it is because I didn't want you guys to... First of all, you had no idea. And second, I didn't want you to catch on that this lich was more important than let on. I do that a lot, where I just let things fly. such as, building up the airship and then crashing into the Adventurers Guild. He didn't expect
Man,
that one.
so much build up for that airship. Now all that build up was destroyed with the airship.
One thing that I just remembered, because it was brought up, the airship maps, you guys never saw those. There was a fucking 3-story airship map, and you never saw them because I messed up the lighting engine. Foundry Virtual Tabletop has a lot of features, including a very complex lighting engine.
We just downloaded a mod that allows your maps to have multiple levels, like different floors of a building.
Yep, I'm gonna struggle with that one.
Pretty cool.
It's gonna be great.
I bet it's gonna be awesome as soon as I figure out how to use any of it.
It's gonna be fun.
Why is everyone else on the world? Well, I guess we are near Elizabeth, so.
The party has 1 token. And I set it there because that is more or less the current location of the party.
Yeah, that's the current location of the party.
Zach, though.
Well,
Hey,
also, the
Banner.
token is not up to date because Aria is in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, I was going to say that today's tea, except unfortunately the announcements and apologies have gone on for too long. So today's tea was coffee. It is now gone.
No.
No.
So with that,
We get to
I
drink
say-
my tea today.
let us roll on into today's episode.
Alright, 12:20. Just jotting down the timestamp here.
Hey, this is part that Hunter's actually going to cut out. Everyone say vulgarities.
No.
God.
No, I'm done.
It was on my tongue.
Guys, Jesus Christ, I've already done it. I already wrote it down. So.
Penis weaving.
Penis weaving?
That's a new one.
That sounds painful.
It is.
As much as I'd love to examine that,
No.
You would love to examine penis weaving.
No.
as much as I would love to dig into that, I do have a fun intro for everybody. So, where we left off, our band of hobos. Yeah, that's a good word for us now.
The town we were gonna stay at is currently in flames.
Jeez, we gotta go all the way back with this one. Okay, we were on an airship. Airship crashed into the Adventure Guild, destroying it, where we killed a lich and took his crystal.
Her.
Yeah, her.
Fuck
crystal.
my life. And so the party took this crystal to Steadfast and ended up with a shady bunch of characters that had them killing rats, which we, in defiance of God and man and all that is right with the world, decided to parlay with the rats during the rat kill quest, which it's the fucking rat kill quest, so God only knows how that happened. And we sided with the rats, making this whole situation worse. And then we got robbed by the Thieves Guild that didn't like that very much. And in turn, Sandra didn't like that very much and decided to do something very, very stupid, which was pick a fight with them, which her and Nicholas subsequently lost. But then...
taken from the Thieves Guild and put into jail cells, and that's where we find Elizabeth.
Yes, we had a very lengthy conversation about how we don't like slavery. But then,
Yeah, that too.
then Zach was brought in by the Adventure Guild and had a lovely little conversation with the head of the, I just said Adventure Guild. Fuck! With the Thieves Guild. With the Thieves Guild, he had a lovely conversation with the head of the Thieves Guild, who he subsequently stabbed with an ancient sword, and then wished for unlimited knowledge of the arcane, and then summoned a fucking demon, and then went comatose when all of the knowledge he wished for was sucked into his brain.
Corrections. He wished for all knowledge, period, and it was a devil.
That's even worse. So yeah, you thought what Sandra did was really, really stupid. Well, Zach decided to do something even stupider.
And it turns out the Thieves Guild owner was a devil.
I just said that.
Oh, really?
I already said that bit.
I thought you said he summoned a demon or a devil.
Can I do my job?
Sorry.
But luckily, that crystal I mentioned earlier turned out to be a soul vessel thing
Phylactery.
of the Lich, who then subsequently took control of Zach's body and freed a friendly girl from prison who helped carry our corpses across the river. And now, the long story short, we have a lot of stuff that we need to go through. Zach is possessed by the Lich that we killed at the beginning of the first game, and
if
I
it
need
isn't
to
for them, he would.
and I need
probably
to get one of
prefer-
our new characters to do a great big old exposition dump. And then we bedded down for the night after doing more stupid shit. Sandra went down twice last session, ladies and gentlemen. Christ. And that's where we left her
really?
off.
Okay.
Oh.
So, before we actually get into the session, everyone has like their water and everything, right? Everyone's used their bathroom and
Surprised
everyone's
we
good to
didn't
go.
do
Oh, I'll use the bathroom real quick. Sorry.
Okay. Slap another timestamp on this, Hunter.
I'm
I
just
totally
gonna,
forgot
I'm just
to-
gonna hit 2. Can we go, please?
Okay. So we're ready to go?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, returning from where we last left off, everyone has found themselves slumbering to sleep. Either through normal human sleep methods, or by finding yourself into a trance. The night takes all of you. Zach, once again, you're within this realm, this darkness surrounding you. A just racking agony is filling your head.
Ow, my brains.
Go ahead and make another intelligence save for me.
Ooh.
So, finally, as you are struggling to just find existence within this space that you are in, you finally manage to start lifting your head and look. And you see 2 figures standing before you. And you hear distant shouting and what sounds like a hum. And you can see before you one of the figures. Seems to be similar to that desert-garbed Thieves Guild leader, but now with leathery wings coming out the back and horns on the head, eyes glowing that ferocious red, now more pungent than ever. And across from them, you see a more familiar figure with checkered and striped harlequin outfit, juggling pins. You attempt to listen in, your head still racked with pain. You attempt to stand, putting one foot solidly on just the pure darkness beneath you. You begin to wobble to your feet, and you notice another figure standing next to you, also looking forward. You see over 6 feet tall, lithe, but elegant, with silver hair and icy blue eyes. An elven woman.
Hi?
You stammer out your words, and they slowly turn towards you. I guess it seems that you're not so worthless.
Don't suppose you have headache medicine?
I'm not a cleric.
Damn.
Maybe you should ask whoever that is. And she motions to the Harlequin, who, as you're noticing, the Harlequin wearing their mask, you do not see a mouth moving, but the devilish individual seems to be having an argument with them. And you hear, just very distantly, it's hard to make out the words just from the searing pain inside of your head. But the devil appears to be yelling, and just in response, all you hear is a honk.
At least I get some soothing noises.
You consider this soothing.
Yeah. The sound of my people. Ow. Who are you?
I guess you would not recognize me in this form. I am Arcanist Xanthris the Ascended. This is my normal state.
Eh.
I was not always a floating skeleton covered in rags. That only came about because of being locked in the Adventurers Guild basement for the gods know how long. You probably know how long exactly if you're able to get that information.
Do I know?
Would you like to attempt to find out?
Yep, Zach is gonna attempt to find out.
Alright, make an intelligence save for me.
Yeah, just straight the int save, no history.
Correct.
Boop. Damn.
Jeez.
So
This
you
burns
attempt to
20.
recall the information, and your brain
Stop.
just...
Technical problem. Whole screen went back. 1 sec. Okay, so what just happened was, I don't know, but then the router decided that the port we're using, yeah, no, that's not forwarded anymore. So I had to go in and spend a good 10, 15 minutes trying to fix that. So let's all give a big, dumb round of applause for my fucking router.
Yay.
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 Wow.
Hog.
I believe we were
Fun.
in Zach's mind currently.
We were in Zach's mind, which is not the new Mind series, but he did just roll a 20.
Wow.
Yes.
And that 20 was just too powerful.
That
Yes,
20
he
was too
has
powerful. It
gained
crashed the
knowledge.
whole game. But yeah, go ahead, continue.
Alright. Continuing from where we left off, Zach,
Hello.
thinking about how long Arcanist Xanthris the Ascended had been within the Adventurers Guild basement, your mind begins to expand, looking through events that you did not know that you had recollection of. And going through you just see the date, the current 872 post-fracture, begin ticking backward, and backward, and backward. And
Honk.
you see that 370 years ago, Arcanist Xanthris the Ascended the Lich who harried the realm. A group of adventurers matched with some of the Order of Iron found the Lich. And through a number of fights, found that the best course of option was to not slay the Lich, as the Lich would just come back. They had specially commissioned magic shackles that bound the Lich, inhibiting her magic. And they locked her in a large lead box. A box the size of a 20-foot by 20-foot room, which then was lifted, taken to the Adventurers Guild, and installed in the basement. She had been down there for 370 years.
And that
And
was
your
the
mind.
first SCP. Sorry.
And then your mind jumps back to where you are.
That was a thing. I guess that's working now. You were in a box?
Raises an eyebrow at you.
The headache, but
I do not know what you are referencing, young jester.
it's like 800 years in a box. Kind of sounds like it sucked.
Are you referencing my time underneath the Adventurers Guild?
Apparently, I know that now.
So you do have access to the all knowledge.
I think
There's
so.
no reason for you to know that, but it wasn't 800 years within the box. I do not know how much time has passed. I do not know the current year, but what I do know was that myself and the other great dreadlord were working, and I was rudely interrupted.
What were you working on?
Why don't you think on that?
Sure.
Make another intelligence save.
Don't crash the game this time.
Please.
How
Rolls
would he
another-
crash the game? All I
Rolls
did was
another-
roll in.
Rolls another 20.
Rolls a 1.
Here we go.
Crashes anyway.
Alright, 18, that's good.
No.
So, once again, thinking in on what Arcanus Xanthus the Ascended was working on, your brain starts to feel a bit more pain, but jumping backwards in time to pre-fighting the Order of Iron and the Adventurers Guild. You see them working on note. It rewinds more. Experiment. Rewinds further. You see a body in a preserved case that has mildly frosted over glass. And rewinding even further, years and years before the flesh had begun to deteriorate. Maybe even before lichdom. You see Arcanus Xanthus the Ascended. Maybe just a Grand Arcanus Xanthus. Standing near a sorcerer. You just, thinking about it, know that this figure is one with immense power. And your mind clicks. This sorcerer was actually what she was working on. Bringing back this individual. She wished to resurrect one of the sorcerers that caused the fracture.
Now the question is, does Zach know what the fuck the fracture is?
It's
Isn't that
common
one of
enough
the-
knowledge.
Yeah.
What's the fracture? You've never given me this lore, Hunter.
Hundreds of years ago, two sorcerers of unimaginable and unequal power had a great battle which cracked the earth to its very core and resulted in the fractured skies we know today, basically the Skylands.
Alright, follow-up question. Does Zach know what the wizards were about? Like, was there a good wizard? Give me. Or is that not knowledge enough?
That's not knowledge
common.
enough.
Not common enough. Just that we know there's two big wizards.
Yep. For all we know, they could have been fighting over egg salad.
That would be hilarious.
Does
That
Zach
would be
have knowledge
really
of what he's rolling?
ridiculous when this is like 800 years ago. I don't even know if they do what that type of salad was.
Does Zach have knowledge of of the perils of his roles right now? I'm gonna go with no.
You
So,
do.
Hmm?
So you do know that as you're thinking about it, your head is beginning to hurt more and more. But so far, everything seems to be going well with recalling information.
Alright. Use that wisdom, Zach. Use that wisdom to make the informed decision. To try to figure out whomst the fuck that guy was.
Go ahead and make an intelligence save.
Self-preservation, here we go.
Oh!
Continuing on the thread, you attempt to get information about someone lost to time. And you... a flood of information overtakes your senses as this individual, they have so many things linked to them.
Frick.
Your mind goes white, and you feel your body hit the ground. And you can't seem to remember what happens next. But I need you to make one more intelligence save for me.
Sweet, here we go. Intelligence save number 2.
Okay.
Bit better.
So, with that, we swap over to Sandra.
Oh,
Sandra,
what?
you are finding yourself in a trance.
Okay.
A sleep-like meditation where you are enshrouded by the darkness and the lack of senses. A calming feeling to some.
Okay.
You begin dreaming that you are walking through a forest. It's peaceful. You continue walking about, not a care in the world. In the distant, far distant, you feel, you hear something. Shouting. Do you go towards the shouting?
Yeah.
You attempt to begin making your way towards the shouting. Going closer, closer. At least what you feel is closer. The shouting still stays distant, maybe getting slightly louder. And then you begin hearing crackling the crackling of flame. You continue running forward, trying to figure out what is going on. And smoke begins filling the area, stinging your eyes. As you blink to give your eyes some reprieve. Opening them once more, the entire forest surrounding you is on fire. As you turn to look back the way you come, a tree tips over and blocks your path, and you are completely surrounded by fire. A panic takes your chest. You close your eyes in an attempt to do anything. And when you open them again, you're looking up at the sky. Morning is beginning to break, but you find yourself hot, sweaty. You just feel uncomfortable in your bedroll. Checking yourself, you're fairly certain that you may have a fever.
Oh, shit.
With that, the other two, Elizabeth, Nicholas,
Yes.
both of you have a mostly restful sleep, though Nicholas, when you wake up, your sleep isn't as restful as you would expect.
Oh,
You begin just feeling like garbage. You're not sure if it was something you ate or the way you slept on the ground. Your body's just like sore and your stomach churns a bit. Food doesn't sound appetizing right now. And you're mildly fatigued. You are considered under the poison condition for now. While Sandra, as I find, you take 1 level of exhaustion,
Oh, shit.
and I'm not sure if you healed any hit points, but that's honestly not super important. Not as of right now.
I filled it back up to 28, so...
Yeah, it's fine. You're fine.
Where do I even put exhaustion on this damn sheet?
Good question. I don't know. The first level of exhaustion, usually not super...
Oh, right. This
pertinent.
is not my own avatar.
You have a disadvantage on ability check. So your skills are with disadvantage, which is the same as what Nicholas has.
What are the implications of me being in favored terrain with that?
What does favored terrain do for you?
A lot. Oh, quite a lot, actually.
You should look at that.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow us down. Group can't become lost. Even when I'm engaged in another activity while traveling, I remain alert. If I'm traveling alone, I can move stealthily. When I forage, I can find twice as much food. When tracking other features, I learn their exact number, size. But along with this, I also have Wild Child, which... Let me just find that.
Well, let's see what exhaustion says.
Dice roll advantages on specific rolls in forests.
Well,
That sounds like they would just cancel each other
Yeah,
out. then.
I'm wondering
Yeah.
if they cancel each other out, and I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck exhaustion goes on this sheet.
yeah, they would just cancel each other out, and a lot of those features don't include dice rolls. So if there was a dice roll, it would be with disadvantage unless it specifies that you'd have advantage.
Yeah, it just any skill, any ability check, you take disadvantage, and otherwise you're good for everything else.
Mhm.
Still looking for that exhaustion thing.
I found the poison effect.
Well, I put the disadvantage table in the dungeon. I mean, not disadvantage, exhaustion table. And poison effect is over here, I think. Let's see,
Where's my level of exhaustion?
Poison, you also get disadvantage, but on attack and ability. Oh, so it's worse actually. I think. Let me just.
Well, I have a
this.
way to heal against poison though.
I have linked a thing. Congrats.
But I'm assuming
You
this is the
did it.
plague finally getting activated, so I don't have a way to heal that.
Party be sick.
I
You
feel
have-
horrible.
Wizard aids, don't know.
So,
The problems with messing around with sewage.
yeah.
Uh,
Filth.
that is the noise I make when I wake up.
Oh,
The three of you wake up. Zach appears to be laying on the ground, not convulsing.
oh, that's good, but I feel like trash.
Wait, you too?
Yep.
Ah, shit.
I feel relatively okay.
Oh, good for you.
Maybe it was the sewers we were in earlier. I don't know. I feel horrible.
I put my flute away.
So I think we need to get to the nearest town as fast as possible, or else I'm gonna collapse.
It's just a fever. I'm probably fine. Anyone want breakfast?
Breakfast sounds good.
Okay. I go looking for herbs.
Alright, you can.
Look, my
certainly-
plan is. I'll go over the plan. My plan is I'm gonna use those potatoes we got, and I'm gonna mix in some herbs and just try to make something decent.
So,
Some baked potatoes.
the. Hang on, if you'll give me a second. Okay. So, yes, you can certainly go ahead and make a survival check because you're in your favorite terrain. You're not going to get that disadvantage.
Okay.
I didn't wake up with any problems, did I? Because you went over them, it
You
nothing for
weren't
me.
in the sewer.
Yeah,
You're
you were
fine.
in the sewer, so
I mean, they were in the sewer for a bit, but they didn't get attacked in the sewer.
That's a 17. That's not bad.
So yeah, you scavenge around in the woods, and now that the morning sun is coming up, you're able to find a decent amount of herbs that have been growing around. You walk into a different portion of the forest, and easy enough, you get the herbs to complement your potatoes.
See, guys, they call this one rosemary, and it smells really good. And yeah, I go ahead and I bake some potatoes.
Potato stew it is.
So you whip up some breakfast potatoes.
Yes, and while I'm doing that, I pull out a sack from somewhere, hammer space, I guess, and I empty the contents onto the ground. We need to sort through all of this.
That is a lot of stuff we picked up.
And there's a set of thieves' tools, 2 mess kits, 2 empty water skins, 2 tinder boxes, 6 candles, 3 torches, 1 flask of oil of unknown nature, a hammer with 10 pittons, whatever a pitton is. What is a pitton?
They're the metal spikes that you hammer into the sides of mountains or walls that you can tether
Climbing
rope
hooks.
through. Yeah, basically.
Okay. 50 feet of silk rope, mine. A pickaxe, an entrenching tool, a healer's kit, and a fishing kit.
A healer's kit? That'd be kind of good, I think.
I shove it over to Nicholas. And I take my new rope.
Well, an extra set of thieves' tools wouldn't hurt.
I stretch the rope out. How stretchy is the rope?
It doesn't have a heck of a lot of give, but it is a solid rope.
Also, how much HP have I? Oh wait, I'm at 31 since yesterday.
The last rope was bad and stupid. This one is good. I hooked that on the backpack.
I will take the thieves' tool.
So I'm gonna look around the healer's kit to see what's in it.
So the healer's kit has, the standard expectations for a healer's kit. There's bandages, salves, basic medicine, some pain relievers, tools to tend to wounds. It's a basic first aid type kit, so that, anyone who's injured on the battlefield can easily have some healing done to them.
Crap, this doesn't help at all with what I'm currently feeling.
Whoa, okay.
I take the flask of oil and try to determine what kind of oil it is.
You uncork it, and you know that this is lantern oil.
Lantern oil, okay.
Yeah, it's basic stuff.
Basic stuff, okay.
Do you want me to roll for cook's utensils with these potatoes?
That is up to you. I assume that you are decent enough at cooking where you're not gonna fuck up potatoes.
I have proficiency in cook's utensils.
You can certainly roll if you would like.
Okay. So just roll and add the proficiency bonus on that?
Yes, it's I think wisdom plus proficiency for cooking.
So, okay, wisdom, that's a +4, not terrible. That's a 10.
You
Painfully average.
don't fuck up the you don't fuck up the potatoes. They're basic enough. They don't taste amazing. They're potatoes that have a little bit of rosemary added on it.
It
But
sucks!
Food is
usually-
food.
I can usually do much better.
I'm just happy to have some sustenance in me.
That's okay, I'm just gonna
Do it.
No, eat.
have a ration.
No, eat the potatoes, they're better.
Fine.
But,
I
I don't know,
gobble down
what's
one
in
of
these
the
ration
potatoes.
packs that we keep eating?
what type of rations are you eating?
Yeah, what's in these rations? I just have ration on my sheet here.
So rations are standard travel rations of a long-lasting hardtack type of bread, some dried meats, dried berries, nuts, etc. It is food stuff that will last a good month outside of, after it's produced. It comes in a wrapped cloth.
Eat the potatoes.
I already said I ate potato. It doesn't taste particularly good, but that may be just what I'm currently having right now.
It's gotta be better than the hardtack we've been eating.
Anything is better than hardtack.
If you'll excuse me, and I go to the top of a nearby hill.
Wait, hold on. What's he doing?
And I scream at the top of my lungs
Oh,
Oh,
for
why?
2 straight minutes.
no!
No.
Stop!
And then I come back. And I sit down.
Thanks for attracting all the attention to our location.
Well, I feel better.
I still feel like a crap, and that did not help, and it just made me feel worse.
I needed to scream. It's been a very rough 2 days, and to be honest, I don't feel very good right now either.
Then why did you scream? That's gonna make it worse.
And I think I had a nightmare last night.
Oh? What was in the nightmare?
Fire.
Oh.
Gee, I wonder what could have spurred that on.
Not much different from how California looks right now.
What's
California?
California?
What's a California?
I don't know why I said that.
Anyways, think it may be for our best interest to find a city now, especially, like I said, currently feel like I just was hit by a giant bear.
Okay, and what do we do about him? And I sort of gesture over to
I
Lich Zach.
I don't know, but but I don't think it's good for any of us if I'm currently on the ground collapsed. So,
You're probably fine.
I don't sound like I'm fine. I'm coughing like crazy. I definitely have a runny nose, and I'm pretty sure I have a fever. No, I am not fine.
He is most definitely not fine.
Well, the nearest town is Steadfast, and it blew up.
Well, then that just leaves the Wizard City.
Can I still see smoke over there?
You're fairly far away. Make a perception check.
Sure.
Actually, Dawnbreak's also nearby if we want to
Bonus.
cross
Okay,
the
that is
river.
also a +4. With disadvantage?
Since you are exhausted, yes.
Okay. Okay, alright. 16?
Okay, you look and you think you see a very thin trail of smoke.
Unless they've put the fires out.
They don't have anybody who can do that, because, you know...
Dawnbreak's like right
Yeah.
on the other side of the river. The paladins might have actually seen this one.
Fairly certain they saw this.
All I know is I want to go to a town and find a doctor.
Yeah, maybe we... Wait. Shit. I don't think the mail left town before we blew it up.
I don't care about the mail. I care about finding a doctor.
Don't you have cure wounds or something?
That ain't gonna heal what I have. Illness is not healed by cure wounds.
Does the
I
lich
just
have
heal
something?
poison. I don't think she has any interest in healing the person who electrocuted her.
Potato, potato.
I don't think that's how that works in this situation.
No, but we have potatoes.
We do have potatoes, but I don't.
That
but
doesn't
potatoes
heal
aren't.
illness.
Potatoes aren't gonna help in this situation. Can I check the forest for any herbs that could help with healing?
You can make a survival check.
I'll help.
I can make a survival check. What is?
Can I help and then do it at advantage?
You're ill. Why would...
That is up to you two.
Like, if two people are doing it...
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Alright.
Sure. Whichever one of you wants to roll with advantage, you certainly can.
What's your survival plus?
+2.
+4.
But you're also disadvantaged.
I'm in favored terrain, so 18.
So,
BRB, getting more herbs.
So-
Okay.
See,
you,
what an encounter? This cat's.
What'd you say?
I'm of the mindset that if you have 2 advantages and 1 disadvantage, you should still have 1 advantage.
Oh no, that makes sense. Okay, I forgot I
Yeah.
thought there was just one.
Nope, they're being aided, so
Nice.
there's 2.
Mhm.
So, you look around and you can find some like basic materials for keeping down a fever, some water that, is cooler, but there's no like anti-fever medicine that's just conveniently available.
But we
you-
have stuff that helps.
Yes, you have stuff that helps the symptoms, and
I'm gonna double that.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and double that. Like
cool.
The
You
amount of
grab
stuff we found.
you grab extra water and extra herbs to assist with that, and
How'd we find the water?
there's
Take a
just
walk.
a stream nearby.
I fill up both water skins that was in that big pile of stuff.
All right, cool. You have water skins filled with brook water.
All right,
Hooray.
I got some medicinal herbs.
This should help.
And
In fact-
some and natural spring water. Let's call it that.
I take one of the medicinal herbs and just scoff it down, just eat it. Or swallow it, not eat it. Oof.
Okay, you're supposed to grind that into a paste and then apply it on
Oh.
your eyelids, otherwise it gives you mild diarrhea.
What the why is that a thing?
Just kidding. DM, what does
Bad
the
joke.
herb do?
What do the herb do?
Consuming it works. It does without mixing it, and essentially, usually you're supposed to grind it and what's the word for it? Add additional to make it less potent. What's the word for
Water it
that?
down. Dilute.
Dilute.
Dilute. Yes, normally you're supposed to dilute it because it does have a stomach upsetting effect. It's not like severe diarrhea, though. With your fever, you probably are gonna get diarrhea anyway.
Ugh.
But it just makes your stomach hurt from that. Just it legitimately is like you took an entire bay leaf, maybe 2 of them, and shoved it in your mouth and swallowed it.
I could just
That's a
imagine.
lot of seasoning.
Oh.
I could just imagine the two of us. We get back to the camp and we're like, "All right, we got the herbs." He grabs it right out of my hand.
Okay, the headache's got. Yep, now I have stomach pains. Great. Fantastic.
We have solved one problem and created another.
Why?
Yep.
Why did you not? You're the healer.
I'm also in pain, and I have a fever. What did you expect me to do?
Not eat the whole thing at once!
Yeah, not eat the whole thing at once.
True. But then again, what else was I gonna do? Then again, my other options were using cure poison, which I don't think I'm poisoned, and just hope for the best, or I don't know.
I dilute some of the remaining herbs and grind them up and mix them in with one of the water skins to create sort of a medicinal canteen of sorts.
All right, you go ahead and distill and dilute it, and you now have a canteen of fever-reducing water.
I sip that a little bit.
Maybe I should have waited. I don't know. I just wanted to get out of my freaking fever.
Here, you want some of mine?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
I already have a stomach ache and I don't want to make it worse.
I'm gonna go figure out how heavy this is.
So the closest city that doesn't want us killed, it would be Dawnbreak, I think.
I was just gonna say we have 2 water skins.
I have 1 water skin. I could just make more water if I really wanted to.
We
I
picked up other waters. I filled up these 2 water skins while I was out there.
So, as time continues and you're spending the morning meandering about, Zach, can you go ahead and make a charisma save for me?
Charisma
Sure,
save.
I can
Alright.
do that. Fab. Damn. Wow. You're gonna do me like that, okay.
You used up all your good rolls.
9!
So after a bit, you all see Zach sit up, look at everyone, look down at themselves, and go, "Oh, this feels terrible. All right, fuck this." And then Zach's eyes just fade, and then Zach collapses backwards, and is just unconscious again.
What?
Well, that
I'm not
happened.
carrying him.
Okay. I go
Well,
over and examine the body.
I guess 3 of the 4 of us probably caught something in the sewer.
So, Zach as well is quite hot, likely has a fever related to the filth that everyone was wading in, and they're currently conscious, but it seems that one would assume that the Lich had once again attempted to possess Zach's body and then proceeded to not like what they were dealing with and stopped possessing Zach's body, and Zach has yet to regain possession of his own body.
Does he still have the blood all over him from the nosebleed?
Not that you see.
Weird.
It's almost like it's an easy spell to get that removed.
So we
Oh,
have to
jeez! I'm sorry I wanted to take a bath in episode 8.
What's an episode?
Whatever, let's
So,
just not move in.
So we had to lift him, move to the nearest city, all while being ill. This has been a bad day for me.
I don't know if he should be moved.
Well, he's not convulsing right now. He's just sort of laying there unconscious. I'd say it's
I don't think it's
safe
also a good
enough
idea
that-
to let him starve. Actually, now I think about it, will the Lich even need to eat?
Could we wake him up?
Well, the Lich tried waking him up, and after she felt very horrible about the current situation she was feeling, which I'm going to assume is also down to illness, she just kind of stopped possessing his body and he fell over or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna try to wake him up.
How do you attempt to wake him up?
Just a little light slap to the face, like you know, a little.
I don't think it's a good idea. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning.
Zach, go ahead and make another charisma save for me.
Sure. Why not? Bap.
Oh, that time he did wake up.
All
know
right,
that.
so after a couple of slaps, Zach, while in a realm of darkness, the headache that is consuming you feel it slightly beginning to fade, and you can hear what sounds to be the mumbling of the companions that were adventuring with you previously. And making your way in that direction, you feel something lightly tapping your cheek. Continuing forward, finally, you find yourself coming to consciousness, looking up at the sky.
Yeah, all right.
Good morning, Lich.
No.
Are you Lich or?
I am Clown.
Oh.
Cool. You
Oh,
okay?
I have
Okay.
seen things I should not know.
All right. You okay?
You feel like shit.
It could be better.
Uh,
I wouldn't want to go on stage anytime soon.
fever?
I mean, it's not as bad as the headaches were, but a little
Okay,
bit.
just drink some of this, and I
Yeah.
hand him the medicinal canteen.
How much is a little bit?
Uh,
So,
Just
currently,
sip on that just a
I
little.
don't know if you're
Okay,
still
sure,
possessed by the
just
Lich, but you were possessed by the Lich earlier, so... Huh.
Now that makes. Now that makes sense.
All right,
That's
then
cool. That's really cool.
we have.
I'm okay with this. I'm very okay with this.
We,
What?
We have food. We have some stuff. That
And
big
I'm currently
pile
having a
over
massive
there. You
stomachache.
can
Wait,
root through
Do-
that.
do we have our stuff?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
We do. And that
Cool.
actually brings me to my next
Alright.
point. What the fuck were you thinking down there, you stupid goddamn idiot?
Do
Do you have any idea what happened?
You guys got yourselves captured.
Why do you
Yeah.
have
were
that meta
going-
knowledge?
Well, they told me they got you.
Okay, do you have any idea what happened after that?
I saw you guys in prison.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for trying to spring us out, by the way, but after that, any idea at all?
No.
You have no idea how much trouble you're in, do you?
Really? You do not remember, supposedly from what the
remember-
Lich told us.
You just destroyed Steadfast, basically.
Yeah, you supposedly, sold your soul to a demon or something of the sort.
According to the Lich, who now possesses you, by the way. Not sorry about that. According to the Lich,
I mean, I'm okay with that one.
you wished for all knowledge?
I mean, kind of.
Oh my goddess!
Why?
I swear to the
You
goddess,
literally burned
why?
down the town, and I'm pretty sure
Why
you
would you
burned down the
ever do
doctors
that?
in it, too.
I mean, that part wasn't specified to me exactly.
You
it was more.
Stupid!
Hey, are you willing to do something in exchange for something real cool? Also with the heavy situation of, everything's kind of boned. This is probably the best I'm gonna get, and I was like,
The best
sure.
Oh my god. Oh,
So
I
you're
swear to the
trying to
goddess.
save us, and the best thing you could do is sell your soul to have unlimited knowledge.
I mean, I feel like the selling of my soul was kind of all that was gonna happen there.
Uh-huh. And you didn't think of the part where your brain's gonna explode?
Okay, I had to come up with the wish right on the spot, and that's actually all I really wanted.
And you
so-
didn't think, yo,
you didn't
maybe...
think that your brain could handle it.
I mean, I wasn't the one who got captured, apparently. You guys had how much time to think of that while I was sleeping?
It's
Well,
like
okay, that is
genie
true, but
rules, you
still.
freaking idiot! If you wish for
It's worse
all
than
knowledge,
genie
you're going to
rules.
get all knowledge!
I mean, it's not that bad. I just don't have to think. I just have to try from thinking too hard, and I'm good.
Your head's going to explode.
You're coughing like
I mean, I'm better now, aren't I?
I?
I
If
turned
I'm
to
better now,
Elizabeth.
who knows
You want to
if
get
I'll
in
be
on
even
this?
better later.
I don't know how much better
Okay,
you are
okay.
right
You
now.
say Steadfast was destroyed. Is that a bad thing?
Yes!
So I currently need a doctor, and guess where the doctor?
I mean,
All of
we
us
could go
are
to
sick.
we could go to Dawnbreak for.
I'm not sick, thank you.
We could go to the
Except
Wizard
her.
City for doctors.
I guess. Do you...
Wait, you're-
did you
you're-
say Wizard City? No, do not go there.
Why
Please
not?
no.
We can't go to Wizard City. We have a non-wizard with us.
It's not just that. It's the fact that they have the Thieves Guild in there.
That
and currently
too.
they aren't happy about it.
I mean,
so
okay,
let's not go there.
Would the Thieves Guild know? I mean,
Yes.
maybe
Yes.
they
Yes, they
didn't
would.
get. Maybe they didn't get someone out to Wizard City, given the whole boom. I think.
I mean, they would definitely have noticed that the Steadfast is currently in flames.
I
so
kind of want to go
I would
south
assume so,
anyway.
yes.
I mean, I recall vaguely. One of them told me I should get out of Steadfast, so I think they might have known. Maybe. Do I know that?
I would assume so.
Mm.
I mean, let's not go to Steadfast.
Okay,
anytime soon,
maybe
but
they
I
might
also don't
know.
wanna
Maybe they
trust
might know, but
Wizard
maybe they
City.
won't know. How long were we down there, guys?
Down
The
where?
How long
Wizard
were we
City
down there?
probably has the best doctors we could
Down where?
go for.
In the tunnels.
It's also run by
In the
Thieves
sewers?
Guild.
Yeah, surely they would. Okay,
don't know,
fine.
half a
Maybe they
night?
might know. Maybe
Long
they
enough
might
for me
know.
to want a bath afterwards.
But seriously though,
And I
Nick,
usually
you're
don't
like,
want a bath.
you can like pray away our or
And I-
sickness, right? That's what you're for, right?
As I, by the way, as I say that, I
could
rustle my
try.
hair and a bunch of twigs fall out.
I guess I could try.
Shit.
So sure, why not?
Zach rubs his face to see if he has this grease paint on.
It is on.
Sweet.
I'm assuming you reapplied it at the carnival tent, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I'm rolling
It's still on there, just like a
1d20. What would be a prayer? I guess that would be religion, right?
What are we rolling?
What are you trying to do?
Like
Way
just
the-
pray around away the sickness.
Pray the pain away? That is the spell Lesser Restoration.
So lesser restoration. I think I have that actually.
Do you?
Yeah, I
would
have
be-
lesser restoration.
Holy
I have one. I have
shit.
it.
What is the what's the material component on it?
Material. It cures one disease or condition.
No,
blind,
he's
deaf.
like, he means what
All right,
materials
I've
do you
I've
need
highlighted
to
the
cast
I've
it?
highlighted the cell in your.
Oh, it's just a spell slot.
Yeah.
I need a level 2
Oh,
spell
no, no,
slot, which I
um,
have.
I'm gonna highlight the relevant cell on your sheet.
What's it called?
This one.
Lesser restoration.
Can you see me highlighting it?
There are no material components to that spell, actually.
It says VS.
That's just voice and...
Somatic. But yeah, do you see that, Eric? Just so you can.
Yeah.
learn
Oh,
your
I
shit.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
V is
voice
for-
and somatic.
no.
Yep.
V is for vocal, S is for somatic, M is for material, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and there's no M.
Yeah.
There's no M for lesser restoration.
So yeah, if you cast Lesser Restoration and touch a creature, you can either end a disease or condition affecting it. Conditions can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Okay, so I'll use that on all of us and use up all 3 spell slots. So
All right.
3 level 2 spell slots?
Ooh,
yeah, I have 3 supposedly on my spell sheet.
Oh!
3.
He's
I
a cleric.
You're level 4.
So okay. I
That's
don't know
a
why I
lot.
didn't do that to begin.
Wow.
But yeah, okay. That's
Level
all my level
four.
2s, but whatever.
Okay. I will
Actually,
take this generosity, kind.
I mean, it's either that or
Cleric.
feel like absolute crap. So
please,
honestly,
please
I'm
don't let
okay with
this.
this.
Please don't let this affect me. I'm actually feeling perfectly okay.
Well, you weren't in the sewers, so
You
you should be
weren't.
fine.
You haven't seen what
What?
we've seen.
Hold on.
Jeff, like, I don't know.
Wait, how did you leave the sewers if
together?
Wait, how did you leave town?
Through the sewers.
Oh.
You
Oh,
didn't
no.
touch anything, did you?
Yeah, you didn't touch the water, any monsters in there, did you?
Nope.
Well, you're probably
Okay,
fine.
then you should be good.
Yeah, you could probably check on that somehow. It is but fortune, and that is hilarious.
If she starts getting sick tomorrow, we'll just do this again.
Okay, sure, that works.
My head.
So, what town should we go to? Like I said, probably not the Wizard City.
I mean, we don't
unless
need to
wanna
go to
get
a
caught
doctor
by the
anymore.
Thieves Guild
I have-
again.
Dawnbreak would be the best option.
I mean, Lismith could be cool.
Lismith is a ruin.
It might make the
We
lich
didn't even know
happy.
the name of it until last night. Why do you know
Yeah.
the name?
Secrets. Wait, shit, let me roll that fuck. That was a meta mistake.
I didn't even know that name.
I'll give it to you for
I-
free.
Fuck.
I only knew the name because I read it in the
I have
book.
been here for an entire session that I should have been AFK.
You
Yes,
were
it was
unconscious.
I'm not sure.
Forbidden knowledge.
Remember, he also wished for unlimited knowledge, so of course he's gonna know the town
Wait,
names.
shit, does that mean I have access to meta knowledge theoretically?
If you roll for it.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what the check on that is, but good to know.
You can roll your int save, and depending on what you're asking for, if you
Oh,
roll
crap,
high enough, I
Zach's
give you the
becoming
answer.
Deadpool.
Oh,
Or
no.
I
Oh
will,
my god.
or in some
Oh,
cases,
even
I
the
might end
jester
up giving
stuff
you the
fits
answer.
into it. Motherfucker.
Exactly, that's where I was going with it.
God damn it.
Damn it.
I gotta step up my world building now because of you, Zach.
Oh
Anyway,
no. Anyways, back again.
big old OOC blunder there. Yeah. You could go to Cool Town.
Well, like I said, Dawnbreak would be the better option.
Do you really want to deal with more paladins?
I mean, it's that or we get put into cages. Which one do you prefer?
I'd rather not be on the run.
We could just not enter a town. I mean, okay. Why do we want to go to? Wait, okay. What was the other plan? Wizard City? No, we can't go there. Dawnbreak
yeah, of course.
sucks.
No.
Dawnbreak just sucks, and they're probably going to be looking for stuff.
I pull out the map. Everyone
That
gather around
is
the
true.
map.
I kind of
Fuck.
forgot Steadfast is in flames, and they probably would have seen that.
Is this the
so.
yeah, okay, this is the thing.
Mm.
I would suggest Steadfast, but I think there's probably
Steadfast
not
is
good reasons
not
to go
a
there.
thing anymore.
Okay, I pull out the
Steadfast
map.
doesn't exist.
Everyone gather around the map.
Could you give me some kind of... So, how exactly did Steadfast fall? You said there was a fire. Was it just like a fireball?
Oh, no.
Essentially, the
A
demon you
demon
sold
came
your soul
out
to.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he's kind of burning Steadfast.
God,
to the
I wish I'd
ground.
seen that. I
No,
could see it.
no, you really don't.
No,
I
no.
could, though.
No.
Don't.
Unless if you want to become. I was gonna say Burning Man, but I realize this world doesn't have Burning Man, so.
Maybe before I go to sleep or
Um,
something. Anyway.
You have a
Dawnbreak.
question?
What? Who said that?
Hello?
Hello?
Well, hung?
So all we know is that we need to get you, Zach, somewhere, because currently there's a lich inside of you.
Right, so
By the way,
Okay,
were we doing
okay.
that healing or what?
Here's a... What?
Were we doing that healing or what?
What healing?
oh yeah, the lesser restoration.
Oh, I already did that.
Yeah, that
Oh,
happened, I think,
okay,
basically.
okay.
And
I guess we
what
just sort of-
and what was the effect on that?
You just...
It heals. Okay.
Am
hold
I
on.
still sick?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah,
All of
all I
your
wanted to
diseases
know.
removed.
Hooray!
Ooh, I
You're
know
all
I
feeling
have
better.
clown AIDS.
Except
Holy
for
Oh yeah, cures one disease or condition.
except Nicholas, your stomach is still upset.
Yeah, of course, because I freaking just scoffed down a freaking healing herb.
Like I said, herbal water.
Yeah, that was not my brightest idea, but whatever. All I know is that we need to find a way to get the lich out of your body and somehow make sure your body still
Okay,
works.
counterpoint. Do we have to get rid of the lich? She seems
Seeing how
cool.
she wants
Does she?
to kill
Yeah.
just about everybody. Yeah, let's say no. Let's try and get rid of the lich.
Does she, though?
Yes,
Wow.
she literally said it yesterday.
And you call me the freak. Apparently
Hold
you're
on,
the
hold on,
freak with
hold
your...
on, guys. Let's
I
hear
call
what
you
he
a
has to
goat.
say.
Really?
Zach,
Yes.
what do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like she's not so bad.
Explain.
Wow.
Like a
She's
couple
a
800
lich,
years in a
though?
box probably makes you unhappy. And I mean, it looked like she was okay. So like I was able to use my newfound knowledge to see the lich was attacked by the paladins and the whatnots like 800 years ago. They got her, they put her in a box, and then she's been down there for like 800 years in the Adventure Guild, formerly the Adventure Guild, now a really sick hole.
I mean, well, that
She
is
was trying to
true.
bring back some dude. I think one of the fracture wizards.
What?
Why?
Yeah.
No.
All I know
no,
is-
Oh my-
no.
All I know is this is very interesting, and I feel like we should investigate this further for the
I
sake of.
really don't.
You
Especially if she wants to bring back literally the person who caused a calamity.
I mean, we don't know why. Okay, look, they were in a fight, right? So, like, we don't know why they were fighting. Wouldn't it be great to solve one of the most biggest mysteries of all of civilization? Why the fuck did this happen?
no.
Well,
No, it
would
not.
No, I would not want to.
That is the
revive
kind of
person
history
who
that
caused
should be
it.
buried.
Ignorance.
There are plenty of ways I could find
You
knowledge
call
on
me
what
the
caused
freak,
the
but
fracture, and I don't want to bring back the person who caused it.
You call
And
me
as
the
somebody
freak,
who
and
is
apparent-
whose study
Can I
is
speak?
in oh, sure.
I'm trying to get this joke out, and you guys are just. Zach, you call me the freak, but apparently you're the freak, you with your tiny ears and your lich crystal.
Not funny. Didn't laugh. Anyway,
It is kind of funny because you're
Fox
the
girl.
only one with tiny ears.
Me,
Zach
yes.
points
Hello,
at her.
I have a name.
I don't know your name.
It's Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Yeah,
I'm
what's-
Zach.
Hi,
I turned
Zach.
to Elizabeth. What's your story anyway?
My story. You want to know my
Yeah,
story?
you've been with us for almost a day now, and I don't know anything about you.
Just please make sure it's better than Zach's stories. His are often just pop-up books.
Yeah, no summoning
They're called
end of the
books,
world
not
wizards,
stories.
please.
I didn't say I had the summon. I just said that, I don't know, maybe he might be cool. Maybe there's a reason for stuff.
We are not bringing back a sorcerer to bring forth the end of days.
Yeah, no.
Right, I've already
I want to know
destroyed-
how it happened.
I
I don't
mean,
want to see it happen.
Maybe the other wizard was really evil.
We have already destroyed Steadfast.
As I
I mean,
said before,
you know why the wizards
the
were
lich-
fighting? Hmm.
I mean, the
Nobody
lich
knows.
Exactly! Stop fucking assuming apocalypses.
But the lich literally said that she likes to kill people.
Maybe she's a utilitarian. I don't know.
That doesn't
She
mean
said
that-
she would. She's just. It's just like, I mean, she's a necromancer. It just kind of goes with the deal of being. Might as well get some more bodies to do the magics. It just you gotta do.
I also don't really
gotta
like
break a
that.
couple
I
eggs to
really,
make
really
an
don't
omelet,
like
you
that
know?
after knowing about what happened with the Thieves Guild. So no, I'd rather not have her in your body, Zach. No,
I mean,
no.
I feel like I. What exactly did she say about my head? 'Cause I know my head feels like exploding.
Well, only
and
that.
you said something about me exploding. So
Well, the
explain
last
further.
time we tried taking that crystal off of you, which was a brilliant idea on my part, by the way, you started having a seizure.
You also started vomiting
A
everywhere.
never-ending seizure.
Note to self: kill whoever tries taking the crystal from me. Okay, what else?
Your head's gonna explode.
Yeah, you see.
Is it going to explode with the crystal or without the crystal, or
Probably
regardless?
without.
the crystal. Yeah,
So I just keep the crystal with me.
that would also mean that the lich would still be in your body, though.
Yes. What is the problem there?
He's literally
The
bloodthirsty.
problem is that
She.
Yeah, the lich is a girl.
the problem is
I
that
saw
she
her, she's
wants to
very
bring
nice.
back one of the two sorcerers that caused the greatest disaster this world has ever known.
Yeah, but is that bad?
Yes,
I
that
I
is
suppose
literally
the
the worst
I
possible
suppose the
thing.
price for that's really hefty, but maybe we could find some kind of magical artifact to help with that price. And additionally, how do you know bringing back that wizard will cause the apocalypse? I need a source.
I
on
mean,
this.
like I said, seeing how she really liked bloodshed, I'm gonna say it was probably the wizard that caused the fracture. So
There were
I don't
two
wanna
sorcerers
risk
that caused the fracture.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they were, yeah.
Everybody
but I was
knows
saying
that.
that one of the
Wasn't it?
sorcerers was definitely, bloodthirsty. If she's bloodthirsty,
Out
I
of
mean-
can't imagine
character.
somebody like.
She's a necromancer. She needs more of that.
Out of character, by the
That's
way.
Don't
true,
spoil
but I
lore.
don't like that.
Out of character.
Don't spoil
Uh,
plot.
Yes,
twists.
Hunter?
Well, no, it's just I love this shit, by the way.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
all this lore stuff about the fracture, the sorcerers. I fucking love this.
Mhm, mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think I fucking put it there?
But yeah, no, please
I
don't
just
give me
wanted to
more
say
meta.
that.
No, please don't give me more meta knowledge that my character shouldn't know, because it really fucks with me.
Your character
I'll
can
try
know
not
more
to.
meta
Like I
knowledge.
can know it, but unless Zach actually knows it, it just kind of makes it a bit difficult for me not to spoil shit sometimes.
Also,
that's fine.
literally the only way we were able to get the lich to not use your body was because you were sick. And
Alright,
she
we're back
hated
to
it.
character, I guess. Okay.
Convenient.
But that's fine though.
That, like, how often will you get sick so you could actually control your body? And you would need me to heal the disease that you have.
Maybe you
Two.
two could come to some kind of
I mean,
timeshare agreement.
were you in a coma because you got sick?
No, I was in a coma because I got stabbed.
Yes,
I was in
you
a
were in a
coma
coma
because I
because you
got
were
knocked
injured.
out.
And then I was comatose for another 5 minutes because I tried to rip the crystal off and it bit me.
I was in a coma because my brain expanded a lot more than it should. To
Yeah,
wonderful
and we're trying
degrees.
to figure out how to
That'll
fix
help me
it.
with stuff. But that's it's. I'm not cursed. This is but a blessing. This is fine. This is okay. This is good. Don't
if
mess with
somebody
it.
steals your crystal, you're gonna be
Well,
back
okay,
to vomiting
okay.
and
See,
dying.
here's the second part of that. That Crystal is a lich who's very cool and seems open to cooperating with me, or at least negotiating, and I'm okay with that.
Are you really
Plus, she's
sure?
she's really strong. I mean, we saw how she took out a freaking dragon. I think I'm fine.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
That is
So
true.
you just know everything now.
That is also true.
I have to think about it for me to know it. I don't just know everything off the bat, because otherwise my head explodes.
But I
Wait.
could ask you anything right now.
I would black out if it's too hard.
That's
Are
Wow,
you willing to carry
that is
me?
true.
Can I
Let's
try?
let's
And
not.
just take
Or
the
do you want
body
witch?
of
I mean,
Zach.
I suppose I'm okay if she takes over my body for a while. But...
Sandra leans in, like, can I try though?
Please don't try, Sandra.
Please
Like
don't
I
try.
said, if it's too
Will you
hard,
let me
the
paint your
lich comes
face if I
back.
do?
And right now, I'd rather not have the
Maybe.
lich come back.
I need a prompt. Actually, no. I need to draw like a. I'm gonna draw like a small goat on your face if you want me to do that.
I'm a fawn.
My terms have been set.
Okay.
Maybe a ram if that's closer. I don't fucking know.
Deer. It's just
Ram.
I'm pretty sure he just wants to draw a ram to taunt you.
this is like
Take
really.
the cute sheepy drawing,
This
and
is
I will give you one free knowledge that you want.
this is
If
really
my head doesn't make me.
really important to me.
Okay.
So
Take the
accept
freaking
ram.
sheep painting. Step into my face painting
And like
studio.
I said, if the lich comes back, Sandra,
I'll
we
even-
know
I'll even
who
get out
to
the face
blame it
paints.
on.
Zach takes off his bag and starts reaching in to look for his face paints.
They're
on.
already on you, Zach.
What color do
Don't
you want your sheep?
Oh, right.
I don't want a sheep.
What color
Then
do
you
you want
don't
your
get.
sheep?
Then you don't get the knowledge. Remember, that's the deal.
But it's easy.
And he could literally summon the
Yes,
lich
it's
too. But
It sounds
Yeah.
like your question is very important, and I must at least derive some sort of payment for such a endeavor ordeal upon my very glorious clownish brain. So just fucking take the goddamn goat painting or else.
How about I give you this pickaxe we found?
Why the
he's not gonna do it. You heard the man. He won't do it unless he is able to draw a ram or a sheep on your cheek.
That reminds me, actually, and I hand a tinderbox to
And
Nicholas.
still, why are you asking this? Why are you giving me a tinderbox?
I mean, okay,
Because you lost yours.
you can ask me your
That's
question. Maybe I'll look for it out of interest, but I also still want the goddamn goat drawing on your face.
I don't want you to draw.
It's
on
gonna
my
be on your
face.
forehead.
I-
And then I don't get your answer then.
I don't think that would even work.
Just I don't know. I figure, hey, well, when someone freaking offers me the bountiful knowledge of all unknown and obscure things, I would at least be able to willing to put up with, I don't know, a freaking painting of a goddamn tax document on my forehead.
I just want to know where someone is.
What is the question, though?
Where's my mom?